Welcome to the IWeb Overview training video. This training module is intended to be a quick reference guide to instruct you in how to navigate the basic features of your Immunization Information System. This video will walk you through how to log into your system, search for a patient, view a vaccination record, add administered and historical vaccinations, print patient reports, add a new patient, and use the reminder recall functionality. When you have logged onto the internet and accessed your state's web-based immunization information system, you will see the application's homepage. On the left-hand side of the screen, you will see the navigation bar. Click the Login link under the Main Menu option. In order to log into the system, you must be provided with a username and password. Your access level will be determined by your site administrator. You may now type in your respective username and password and hit Log In. After you have logged in, you will be prompted to choose a facility for your session. This describes the physical location from which you are logging in. When your facility is chosen, you may then click Continue. You will see the patient search screen appear. Searches can be performed in various methods. Common examples are entering the first initial of the last name of the patient along with their birth date. You may also enter just the birth date or the first name and last name of the patient you are searching for. Keep in mind, when you use a partial name, you must use the wildcard character as well. If you do not, the search will look for an exact match versus a like match. Now you may type the search criteria into the appropriate fields. Today we will search for our sample patient, Tina Test. Since Tina is already in the system, she will appear in the patient search results. Clicking on the arrow next to Tina's name will open up her demographics page. On the left-hand side in the navigation bar, you will see the Vaccinations menu. From this menu, you are able to view one of the following options. The View Add option will allow you to add a vaccination record. The Forecast option will allow you to view the immunizations that are due now, past due, or up to date for your patient. The Summary tab will allow you to view a summary of Tina's vaccination history. I will now demonstrate how to add administered and historical vaccinations into the registry. Administered vaccination records are entered in facilities where the person administering the vaccine itself is also the person who enters the record into the system. For this demo, we will assume that our facility is administering Tina's vaccine today. Her forecast tells us that she is past due for the third dose of her DTaP vaccination. In order to add this vaccination, we must click View Add. Look for the DTaP vaccine name listed at the top of the shortcut list and click on the empty box under the third dose. Here you will enter the date that the DTaP vaccine was administered. Since it was today, you can double-click on the box and it will automatically populate the date. You can also manually enter the date. You may then go to the bottom of the screen and click Add Administered. A page with the vaccination detail information will then appear. In order to select the lot details for this vaccination, click on Click to Select. You may then enter in any remaining information regarding the vaccination and click Save when you are finished. You have now saved the administered vaccine. Adding historical vaccinations follows virtually the same process as an administered vaccination. Records are considered historical when the clinic recording the vaccination in the registry is not the same clinic as the one who administered the vaccine. For this demo, we will assume that Tina received the polio vaccination that is due now at another clinic, and we have the paper record on file. We will now enter the historical vaccination. Just as we did for the previous entry, we must click View Add. Find the polio vaccine name under the shortcut list and click on the empty box under the fourth dose. According to her paper record, She received this vaccine on January 1st, 2010. When you have entered the date, click Add Historicals. You have now saved the historical vaccination. The asterisk next to the date tells you that this was a historical record. If you would like to print a patient report, you must go to the Reports menu in the navigation bar. Click on Patient Record. For this demo, we would like to include confidential information and view all recorded vaccinations. When you are ready, you may then click Create Report. Your report will be displayed in a new browser window. If you wish to print, you may navigate to the printer icon button in your browser. We will now learn how to add a new patient into the registry. From the Patient menu, point and click on the Search Add menu option. Today, we would like to add patient TJ Test into the registry. You must first perform a simple search and verify that TJ is not already listed in the search results. Since the patient search results indicate that 0 records are found, we can now add him as a new patient. When you click Check Here if adding a new patient, all of the required fields will now be highlighted in red. Enter in the required information and then click Search. The patient ad screen will then appear, and you may fill in as much information as you'd like. When you are finished, click the Add Patient button at the bottom. You have now added patient TJ Test. If you wish to send out notifications to patients who are due for or past due for vaccinations, you may choose to run Reminder Recall. On the left-hand side of the navigation bar, you will see the Reminder Recall option. The Reminder Recall Parameters page allows you to select the desired patients for recall. When you are testing or verifying the Reminder Recall output, leave the Increment Recall Count unchecked. Once you are ready to recall the patients, check this box. This will allow you to track how many times an individual patient has been recalled or reminded. Optionally, you may check the Preview option to review the list and include or exclude any specific patients. You may now enter the due date timeframe. If this is a reminder, enter Due Now or select an option for patients due in the future. If this is a recall, select a Past Due option. Additionally, you may also select a custom date range. Maximum recall tries allows you to stop recalling patients after a certain number of attempts. We will use the default 5. For this demo, we will be sending postcards, so we will limit our results to only patients with valid addresses. If you are recalling by phone or reviewing the list, you may select All Patients. Additionally, for this demo, we will be recalling just patients that are active in our practice, so we will not check the Include Inactive Patients checkbox. Now, you may specify the parameters to limit the patients to just the patient subset that you are interested in. For this demo, we will be recalling children age 1 to 6. Optionally, you may specify a specific vaccine family or dose for recall. After you have completed all of these steps, you may click Reminder Recall. Please note that this may take a few minutes to process. A dialog box indicating the total number of patients will then appear. Click OK. You may then select the type of output you want to print. Since we would like to send our patients postcards, we must ensure that the radio button is clicked for postcards. We may then click on the Preview option to see the sample postcard. You may choose to use the default postcard message or create your own. When you are ready, you may click Print. That concludes our training video. If you would like to receive additional assistance, you may choose to refer to STC's IMS client portal to find the most up-to-date user guides. Thank you for watching today's training video, and good luck!